Buy a house. Buy a house. Buy a house. No house, no future. Okay, all over real estate. This is Shenzhen, and they're advertising a house at 6,980 yuan per square meter. Okay, and that is for a houses between 86 and 178 square meters. This is a little bit of false advertising because obviously for the middle of Shenzhen that's cheap. So there's other fees and hidden things in there that make the price actually more close to around the 15,000 or so yuan per square meter, you know, approaching what Shanghai is at 20,000 plus per square meter. So when you see real estate advertisements all over the place in subway stations and on TV and light boxes and digital signage, that's when you know, that's your cue that the real estate market has either crashed or is about to crash. Dairy products are a big area of concern for quality in China because of recent dairy product problems and scandals. This foreign company that sells milk and other dairy products is running a huge promotional campaign with these picture boxes where families can take their picture as if they're in the old country somewhere in Europe. Meet and greet. There's nothing quite like free samples to get people interested in a product. Let's taste this milk and see if it's any good. Well, I have to admit that this marketing campaign is more elaborate than you'll see in many places just for milk. They've even got a clown hired here that gives out free balloons. The Chinese are serious about their milk, or should I say, foreign milk.
Wow, 厉不厉害?
Chinese marketing. Hire a couple of young, attractive girls, have them dress up in suits, passing out leaflets with the advertising on their persons. That's cheap marketing. That's effective too. I'm surprised there's not more of that where I come from. Is it the marching of the Roman legions? No. It's portable signage. Definitely not digital and definitely not dynamic, but it works. More advertising on parade. We give a couple of school kids some billboard signs and some jackets, send them around the city. Great part-time job. Takes little effort, gives the kids exercise, and spurs the economy. You want to get a summer job program going? Get some of the very big players, big companies in the United States and Europe. Put people to work doing stuff like this. Picket sign advertising. Great way to get a part-time job if you're a student or a senior citizen. Now, why can't Google or some of the other mega companies just start hiring people to do this kind of advertising, which is low skill? It can put people to work, it costs very little, and it is an effective way to advertise. Yet you'll see companies like Microsoft and Google acquiring other software companies and investing in their own stock buyback plans and putting their money into the market and so on, rather than effectively putting people to work that will also increase their bottom line. Go figure. New innovative way to have signage, advertising. Instead of digital signage or print ad, pedal bikes. Hire a bunch of students, put the flags in the back, they ride all through the city, and people see the advertisement and phone number and website. Here they come. Add a little bit of music, the audio helps, and you've got a caravan of Chinese marketing genius. Labor costs are low, bikes are readily available, and there's a lot of eyes to look at these ads. Imagine having to hear this all the time, non-stop. It's enough to drive a man completely crazy. But that's China. Noise pollution, never addressed. Perhaps the best form of marketing is through word of mouth, but this may follow up as being second or third best. Have the vehicles, delivery vehicles, have your QR code, website, phone number, and color scheme visible to everyone. This is a company that specializes in delivering groceries to paying customers, kind of like a Sherpa, where you'll pay them, they'll go to the grocery store or the market, they'll buy what you need, they'll charge you a little bit extra to deliver it to your house. These e-bikes have big containers on the back and they're refrigerated so they can keep your goods nice and cool. Nice idea, and definitely something that is cheap enough that everybody can do it. And of course there's the typical flyer or business card in the window or in the wiper flap. That happens all over China. Interestingly, that there is no anti-soliciting laws in China. They just basically either don't have them in a lot of cities or they're just not enforced. So it's just open season for companies to market, and they do so even more so in Korea and Japan, where they just toss out business cards and flyers at people and they just accumulate on the ground. In some cases, in some districts, they cover the whole ground of some of the popular walking streets. And of course, on this line, you'll be heavily bombarded with marketing. There's a video wall outside the train, and of course, you have QR codes everywhere and advertising campaigns for just about everything. Even the floorboards are painted with the advertising campaign. If you look at the handles on the stand-up position, they even have the marketing on there. It's a boxing glove. There's the website. So, effective marketing campaigns. Okay, what do we have here? Well, we have a Chinese-style marketing of a big event. Speedboats, Lamborghinis, and Lotuses, and Maybach, and Maserati. Well, you get the picture. But basically, it'll be a big glitzy event with a bunch of model